Here's a very easy way to start practicing with astral projection. Your Pleiadian guides have placed this in your timeline because you're ready to begin exploring the capacity of your consciousness to do things like astral projection. So here's a very simple way that you can begin practicing astral projection, moving your consciousness beyond the limitation of just the body. If you're new here, I'm Aaron. I'm a Pleiadian starseed, and I work with conscious entrepreneurs, healers, and coaches to help them master their spiritual gifts and embody their soul's original blueprint through the 13 chakra system. So to begin practicing with astral projection, just start with this one simple exercise. Do this every day for the next couple of weeks, and then let me know in the comments how it unfolds for you. When you lay down to go to sleep, you get into that restful space where you're just about to fall off to sleep. And I want you to just visualize the same thing on repeat. So here it goes. You're going to be laying down in bed, under the covers, just going to sleep in absolute bliss. And as you're drifting off to sleep, simply imagine that you roll over. You roll over, but don't move your body. Imagine and completely feel the perspective that would change if you were looking around the room as you roll over and you begin to see what's beside the bed next to you, maybe your nightstand. Maybe place something specific on your nightstand, like a crystal. And every night, without moving your body, you remain laying perfectly still, but visualize yourself rolling over and looking at that anchor, like the crystal. You're literally rolling yourself out of your body for just a moment. Take this further and further with each visualization. Completely anchor into every little detail. See that crystal that's on your nightstand. See the painting that's on your wall. See the floor on the edge of your bed as you roll up to the edge of the bed. And begin to take this further and further. Each night with your visualization, roll over and get up and walk down the hallway. Keep doing this again and again. Initially, it's going to feel like you're just imagining walking down the hallway, rolling over and getting out of bed. And that's fine. Imagine it and visualize it consistently. At some point, you're going to be going to sleep. You'll slip into a trance state, and then you'll be completely immersed in being out of your body, walking down the hallway, walking around your house, and you'll suddenly discover that it feels like you're there entirely, except for you can't interact with the physical objects anymore. You're completely moving your consciousness about in astral form. You might suddenly be startled by the fact that you realize you don't have your body with you. And when that happens, it's okay. You might snap back to your body. You can jump back into your body. You can walk back into your room and get back in your body. Everything's fine. And don't worry about the things that people tell you, like don't look at yourself if you astral project, or needing to maintain some silver cord to keep you tethered to your body. Your body and you are a perfect consciousness, and you know how to do this. It's completely natural. It can be a bit eerie the first couple times you do. It can be a weird experience, but that's okay. Remember that the only experience that you can create for yourself is the one that fits within your perceptions. Don't allow anybody with their fear-mongering and bullshit of rituals you need to do to protect yourself or shit like that to get in the way. You are a perfectly powerful consciousness, and when you step into the astral plane, you govern the plane. You're in charge. Nothing can come in or out of your energy field unless you allow it to through your perceptions. You're the most powerful being in the universe, an ultimate creator. Embody that power, go wander around your house, and enjoy the experience of astral projecting throughout your home. Now, as you get practiced with this, you can explore. You can go out the window, you can go out the door. You won't need to use the doorknob. You'll just be able to go right through. You can move around your neighborhood. You can take off and fly around. You can go explore the planet, and you can get to see a lot of really cool things. Another thing you can do to take this practice a bit further is to buddy up with somebody that you know in your personal life that also wants to explore astral projection. Once you get practice and you can move about your home, go over to their house, visit with them, have consent with them to be able to do this, and likewise allow them to do this with you. But maybe go check in, take a peek, see what they're doing, and then check in with them the next day when you wake up and validate what you saw. Maybe as you were going to bed, you check in with them and they're getting a candy bar out of their fridge. Whatever it is, whatever happens, whatever you see, whatever you noticed, trust what you see, validate it with people in your life that you can check in with, and that helps your brain begin to understand that this is very real. There's no limitation to how far you can go, where you can go, or what you can discover as you begin to move your consciousness into the quantum field beyond the limitations of your body. Now, this is all possible simply because you, as a consciousness, are not your body. Your consciousness is embedded into the perspective of your body, and it has become so accustomed to viewing its experience through the lens of the body that it becomes challenging to shift your perspective to see from a different angle or a different direction. But you can. Consciousness is everything. Consciousness is everywhere. Now, if you want to take this to the next level, that crystal you put on your nightstand, you can try astral projecting into the crystal and viewing your reality from its perspective. You might get some downloads on everything that crystal has ever experienced across the eons of its existence. That'll be fun, but I'll save the explorations into how to do that for a future video. So enjoy your astral projections, and I'll see you on the flip side, or maybe somewhere out there in the astral realm.